Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. And in this video I shall be talking about what I think the maps and heroes will be like in Star Wars Battlefront 2's first content drop during the Last Jedi season. We're actually 12 days away from the first content drop in terms of heroes and maps, which is going to be pretty cool. We're also going to be getting Resurrection, which is 3 chapters, adding on to the campaign, and a bunch of other stuff. So let's delve in. I just thought I'd do a quick video on this, by the way, just talking about a couple of leaks that have happened here and there and some of my own opinions. We have some info coming from these leaks and a quick glimpse from the GIF that we saw a couple of days ago. So I thought it'd be fun to try and predict stuff relating to them. So to start off with, I think the map Crait is going to vary a lot in terrain. The first phase of the map will be so barren and open with little cover. This is where the First Order is going to be pushing onto the Resistance base. The ground will be really flat from what we've seen of the map, and there are trenches in The Last Jedi, so expect some trenches or even tunnels for the Resistance to hide in. There are some huge structures, and we might be able to have one nearby, depending if that is part of the actual location in the film, for the Resistance to use or hide behind when there are oncoming walkers, because if you do not know, there are many walkers going to the Resistance base. Next up, I would assume the base is going to be fairly empty to start off with from what we've seen in the Last Jedi trailers, before we end up moving into a more simple base with full of the Resistance transport and technology. It's going to be quite close quarters, similar to how we play Hoth in this game. Now let's talk about heroes. Finn and Phasma should probably be really good. I think they'll be different as well because, you know, they are different in terms of characters. Yes, they're both physically strong and they are going head to head, but at the end of the day, they are quite different. And there was a leak of the faction selector for next week's Last Jedi season. So we actually see Finn holding the EL-16, proving I was right the other day, saying he would be using that weapon. This is the same weapon the jetpack trooper uses for the Resistance. However, Phasma is using her staff. Could we see her using this over her blaster? It would make sense, seeing as that's what she's carrying in this selector. That would be pretty cool, and Finn will definitely have some sort of blaster related abilities, I think, whilst Phasma's will be more focused on her strength and staff. As for the Starfighter Assault map D'Qar, I actually have no clue. All we know is that it's probably going to be over the planets. Maybe the Resistance needs to take out a First Order Star Destroyer or escape the planet. I'm not sure, but I hope we find out fairly quickly. I mean, it literally is 12 days away. And on top of that, we're also getting Tali, who is a new hero ship. She is an A-Wing pilot in The Last Jedi. I'd assume her abilities are going to be focused around increased fire rate or even just more maneuverability, like extreme speed, for example. That would be pretty cool. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen, and I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.